What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back now with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be against Michael, a person I battle off my Discord server. So if you guys are interested in a Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle and trade a Discord chat room and a place to hang out and find Wi-Fi battles and have a chance of battling me and having your battle posted to YouTube's, definitely check out my Discord server. A link is in the description. Now, me and Michael are having an underused tier battle today, and before we get into the battle, if you guys are enjoying these daily Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battles, definitely let me know by leaving a like on the video, as it's the best way to show that you are enjoying these daily uploads and, you know, enjoying these Wi-Fi battles. Now, I'm using a pretty cool pseudo Trick Room team. I actually brought the wrong Slowking set. I wanted to bring Trick Room on both Slowking and Bronzong, but unfortunately for me, I brought my Assault Vest Slowking, and unfortunately, Assault Vest does not allow you to use Trick Room, and the Slowking doesn't even have Trick Room. It's like max special attack with like Future Sight and stuff. I have like 3 Slowkings, which is pretty sad. I have a lot of I have like Slowbro and Slowking. I have like 2 Slowbros and 3 Slowkings. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, Mega Beedrill is going to lead off turn 1, as I just have regular Sceptile because I'm not Mega Sceptile on Mega Camerupt, because Mega Camerupt is way cooler. So turn 1, I do decide to stay in here because I figured he's going to go for U-turn, as Sceptile is Focus Sash, so I should be able to tank that and pressure his switch in. So thankfully we're going to survive with the Focus Sash, and my opponent is going to U-turn right on out of here. His name's actually Michael, which is the same name as me. So unfortunately, I'm not Shaniko. I'm not a Black Lady IRL. My name's actually Michael, and I am a male. I know this is the big gender reveal, guys. I hope you... Yeah, I know you guys were not ready, but here, we're going to smack this Arcanine coming in with the counter. He was probably expecting like Leaf Storm or Hidden Power Fire. Oh no. He just got destroyed. So pretty much any Sceptile set that Arcanine could have handled, but no, I was freaking counter-focused that Sceptile because that's the new meta of Sceptile. But now I'm going to switch into my Crobat here to pivot into Fell Stinger because I'm not trying to give this Beedrill +3 attack, and my opponent just decides to go for U-turn instead. Maybe he doesn't carry Fell Stinger, or he probably predicted me to switch out. Either way, that's fine. As Crobat's in here, now my opponent's going to bring in the Gliscor, and I'm like, oh, please do not be Subtoxic Gliscor. I've mentioned this like 5 times already, but I hate Subtoxic Gliscor. I have yet to face it in this generation, and I'm very thankful for that, but one day some person's going to be an Acetard and just bring freaking Subtoxic Gliscor and make me have to DC on him, and it's not going to be fun. But yeah, my opponent instead is going to lift Stealth Cox, which I kind of figured because my opponent has no other Stealth Rocker on his team. So now I'm going to go for the Overgrowth boosted move, so I'm hoping we can just kill this Gliscor. But unfortunately, Gliscor appears to have special defense investment, or Sceptile is just weak as shit because it just phase tanks that. And I really would have loved to save my Sceptile because I do also carry Endeavor on the set. Though I guess if I killed Gliscor, he would have brought in Mega Beedrill to revenge kill me anyway, so it really wasn't a big deal. But in case my opponent brought in like whatchamacallit, the Alolan Muck, and then I Endeavored that would have been beautiful. But we were unable to do that, unfortunately. But now, I bring in my Assault Vest Slowking as my opponent brings in the Primarina. Now, this would have been a perfect opportunity to set up the Trick Room, but unfortunately, I am Assault Vest, and so I kind of messed up, and I wanted to bring 2 Trick Room users, but I mean, what can you do? Shit happens. So I'm going to go for the Future Sight here with my Slowking. Yeah, I almost said Slowbro. Maybe I said Slowbro earlier, but whatever. Go for Future Sight with Slowking, and now I'm going to... my opponent's going to switch out because he realizes that I'm probably Assault Vest, and so he's going to bring in his Muck as I actually double switch because I didn't want to take another Moonblast, and I bring in Bongzong. So either my opponent predicted that switching, or he just brought in freaking Muck for the hell of it because he probably is Assault Vested himself. So it's just not a good time for me, as my team is not well equipped to handle this Alolan Muck, as my team isn't really well equipped to handle anything in the U tier. I've noticed that. So I figured that my Mega Camerupt was the best switch into this Muck, as it should be able to take at least 2 knockoffs and then retaliate with a freaking Sheer Force boosted Earth Power. But unfortunately, he does get a critical hit, and Future Sight does not do anything because Muck is a Dark type. And now what I'm going to do is just going to Mega Evolve with Nut because I just really want to use Mega Camerupt and just freaking hit Earth Power and kill this thing. And I'm hoping that even after the crit that I can live this knockoff, because Mega Camerupt is pretty damn thick. So Muck's going to go for the knockoff, and unfortunately I'm going to get knocked out by the knockoff. So it's a little bit of a tragedy, but what can you do? Mega Camerupt does nothing. The 2 battles I use it in does absolutely nothing. I love it. But now I'm going to bring in my Bongzong here, as I don't have a switch into this Muck, like I said before, and I have to tank the knockoff. This is not good for me. Like, this Alolan Muck is actually running through my team, as I have nothing to really face it with. My team did not come prepared to face pretty strong underused threats. I just kind of throw shit together and then realize that underused is a very scary tier and I can't afford to do that kind of stuff. So now I'm going to lay up the stealth rocks and just get them up on the field because there's no reason not to at this point. The most broken move in the game, serving it up Gary's way, and now we're going to get pursued in the face in case I switched out for whatever reason, even though I'm at red health and I have no muck switching to begin with, so that pursuit play was kind of questionable, but it's understandable. As now I'm going to bring in my garbage here, the Donald Trump God, aka Gumshoes, and I am adaptability Gumshoes. This is my first shiny I captured in Sun and Moon, and I named it Garbage because I figured it'd be garbage, but it had adaptability and naughty nature, so I have to use that now. And this set is like arguably worse than the Verla set. You guys are going to see the magic that is this Gumshoe set if you haven't seen it already, because I do believe I've used it a few times before. So I do have Thrash. Now Thrash is a pretty strong normal type attack to use with adaptability. It's not too out of the ordinary, but I didn't want to go for my Z move because I am a Z move, because I figured he would stack off his split score to stall out a turn of Trick Room. But now my opponent brings in this Latias, as now is the perfect opportunity to go for the Z move with my Gumshoes, my garbage, and now we're going to go for the Breakneck Blitz with Gumshoes. This is stab and adaptability. This attack is so damn powerful. Coming off the Gumshoes base 110 attack, it's a pretty strong, powerful attack. That's why I love adaptability Pokemon with Z moves. Like Crawdon hits so hard thanks to Z moves. So I'm like, if Crawdon can do it, why you? I mean, Gumshoe should be able to do it as well. So a funny thing is about Z moves is that if you use the Z move with Thrash, it counts as using the move, so now I'm able to use last resort. I mean, if I didn't use Thrash the first turn, it still would have worked because I've tried this out before, and it does work out. As long as you use the Z move with Thrash, you can use last resort afterwards and have you still have that nice normal type nuke, and you can switch out moves, but you know, you're kind of weak to ghost type Pokemon and steel types and rock types and all of that stuff. And I forgot to bring a pursuit trap around this team as well. I was going to put that on here, but I completely forgot because my team building skills are just so good. But now in comes Primarina, hoping we could take a Moonblast from this thing because we're at like near max HP, but no, Specs Primarina shows that is very powerful. And now, I would have saved this thing if I did have a Trick Room on Slowking, but unfortunately, I'm freaking Assault Vested Slowking, which is kind of biting me in the butt at this point. But now I'm going to bring in my Crobat here. I am Nasty Plot, and I'm hoping that my opponent wants to switch out, but he has no plans on switching out. Because I guess he doesn't really have a good Crobat switching either, which is fine. But now I'm going to be taking a Stab Specs Moonblast, hoping I could take it at the very least. And we are able to, but not as well as I thought it would, because Specs Primarina hits extremely hard. But now I'm going to go for the Stab Sludge Bomb with Crobat. It is Stab plus 2 special attack, hoping we can knock out this Primarina, as thankfully we're able to knock out this big threat. And now all my opponent has left is the Mega Beedrill, and unfortunately all I have left is a very weakened Crobat, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to beat this Beedrill, because I have left is Crobat and Slowking, and unless this Beedrill is very weak, I think my opponent could just clean me up with this Beedrill. So I guess since he has Pursuit, he does not have Felsninger, which is why he didn't use it earlier on in the game. Or maybe he does, he just hasn't revealed it yet. But now I'm going to bring in Slowking here, and unfortunately this battle is over because I'm going to die to the U-turn. So that was a very good game, Michael. We actually uploaded a loss because, you know, I only upload wins, so I wanted to prove you guys wrong. Though actually, yeah, I do upload a lot of losses, but some people do have that freaking belief that I only upload wins for some reason. But yeah, here's that L. We lose to Mega Beedrill. You know, kind of ironic because I am WeedleTwineedle, but you know, whatever. I hope you guys did enjoy that Wi-Fi battle. If you enjoyed the Wi-Fi battle and want to support my channel, please be sure to leave a like on the video, as it is the best way to show your support towards my YouTube channel, and it's much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the support, like always. I just love you guys oh so very much. And yeah, the question of the day is going to be, which Pokemon in the underused tier is your favorite offensive sweeper to use in competitive play and underused? Let me know in the comments down below, as underused is not my strongest tier, and I want to see which Pokemon you guys enjoy using as sweepers. They don't have to be the most viable. It could be a biased opinion. It could be like, you know, oh my god, this Pokemon's broken. But yeah, I would have to say that some of my favorite sweepers in the underused tier have got to be freaking Mienshao. Mienshao hits so damn hard with Reckless High Jump Kick, and I love it so much. I also really like Mamoswine. I haven't used Mamoswine all that much, but freaking Stab, Earthquake, and Ice coverage is so good and underrated, and having, you know, access to Stealth Cox, it's not really a sweeper, but it definitely fills the offensive role. And I also really love Crawdon as well, as Crawdon's always been a personal favorite of mine, and using Waterium Z with that thing is so strong, man. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite underused tier sweeper is. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I'll check you guys in my next video. Bye.